BJP Northeast in charge Dr. Sambit Patra leaves Imphal for Delhi after returning from Kangpokpi. Sambit Patra meets MLAs in Hills and Valley during the two-day visit. The 233rd birth anniversary of Maharaj Narasingh observed at his birthplace, Sagolban Mantri Lekai. Rajya Sabha MP Leximbasna Jauba called for unity and collective efforts to resolve the crisis and save Manipur. Tribal Youth Council Manipur and Federation of all the Tribal Youth Clubs Manipur alleges Sirui Lili Festival, the focus shifts from conservation to extravagance. Urges state tourism department to revise spending in upcoming festival. Manipur Chief Secretary Prasant Kumar Singh stressed needs to reform the guidelines of the central development schemes and projects, establishments of renewable energy regional center in northeast India. And 10-day interdisciplinary research methodology course for teachers and research scholars begins at conference hall of Department of Education, Manipur University. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now the news in details. BJP Northeast in charge Dr. Sambit Patra left Imphal Airport for Delhi today after returning from the Kangpokpi. Dr. Patra in his Kangpokpi visit met with MLA Nimcha Kipgen and leaders of Kuki civil society organization. Dr. Sambit Patra boarded Delhi-bound Indigo flight at around 2 p.m. He paid two-day visit after the 21 MLAs had urged Prime Minister and Union Home Minister to formation of a popular government in the state. During his stay, Dr. Sambit Patra met former Chief Minister Nongthuam Biren, Legislative Assembly Speaker Thokchom Satyabhata and BJP Manipur Pradesh A. Sarda. He also had one-on-one meeting with several BJP MLAs and NPF MLAs at Hotel Imphal. Lamlai constituency MLA KH Bomcha reiterates that the centre is putting efforts to restore normalcy in Manipur. He maintained that the centre did not mention about swiftly forming a government in the state. Bomcha made the statement on the inauguration of a back-to-school campaign at the Takhil Sanjenbam, the high school Sanjenbam in Lamlai constituency. Under the aegis of a Kanglei Hiyai Women Multipurpose Cooperative Society, the campaign is being organized by Apunbagi Thauna VLF with support of MSRLM. Rajya Sabha MP Leximbasna Jauba calls for unity and collective decisions to restore the crisis, to resolve the crisis and save Manipur. MP Leximbasna Jauba delivered the appeal at the 233rd birth anniversary observations of Maharaj Narasingh held at Sagolban Mantri Lekai, Imphal today. Maharaj Narasingh Memorial Committee and Sri Sri Gopinath Ji Temple Board jointly organized the observance. During the observance at Sagolban Mantri Lekai, which is also the birthplace of Maharaj Narasingh, Leximbasna Jauba unveiled the statue of Narasingh. While speaking on the occasion, the Rajya Sabha MP recalled the unity and strength shown by the forefathers in winning back Manipur's freedom from the Burmese invaders. He underscored the need for collective efforts to defeat everyone who is trying to break Manipur's integrity. Furthermore, Leximbasna Jauba urged the people to shun enmity. He stressed that unity among elected people's representative, civil society organizations and community leaders will help realize Maharaj Narasingh's dream of a united and resilient Manipur.
Chahitari Kundapoi Wari to Kaptabani Yaro. Ekoi Hojik Kari to Wudage Habase, Ekoi Kanabagi Matam Oi, Aduna, Hojiksu, Ekoi, and Hajaning Bada, Ekoi Isasuyanga, Ekoi Levanga Ibasing, Adu Levaki Stilibasong Ibasi, so Mayam, Ade Levaki, the Muda Mangin Tiger, Leviba leadership, Mayam, Hojikti, Ekoi Masui Taraga, Sumba Lebaki, where the films they could lay Topi Matam to Nati, Hena the my Tanzani, Ekoi Hoji Punsan Bagi Matam Oi, Akang Basu, Kang the Basu, Ahibasu, Haitabasu, Ekoi Punsalaga, Karamai Toga, Hojik Tang. Awabase Masi Koi, Nakadage, Amasung Iribakse, Kangatagi Habase, Madonda, Koi Mayam Punna, Sanction Minaragadi, in Toxina Manjaramba, Aduma Apunba Manipur, Aduga Mani Makatamba, Mika Pondaba, Yamna Nuaiba, Aduma Santi Leba Manipurama.
Also speaking on the birth anniversary observance of Maharaj Narsingh, Sagolband MLA RK Imo stressed the need for unification of MLAs to bring popular government in the state. He appealed to Maira Paibi members, civil society organizations and MLAs to stand united at this crucial juncture. On the other hand, the former Union Minister Dr. RK Ranjan called on the people's representatives to follow the footsteps of Maharaj Narsingh.
Sahitaret Kuntakata, Manipur, the whole society and system as a Asukimatic Faranjai Weba. Machoy Taba, Punama say, Man, Amuhana reconciliation Taurakanda, Masibu, unity of a bill Taurakasa, Asina Ningasi, Ekoi Manipurda, Ekoi Manipuro in a Hingunga Mise, Nursing Marazgi, Kudon have a sequina, Masi, Kanginaba, Amasung, Masibu, Ikai Kunaba, Sungani, Ikai Kunaba, Ekoi. Lamdam Sigi Bajati Sigi Misa Ama Oibugi, I could give Madugi, character ne, and a Lomina Si and in Hyzeni.
Nasigi, Toiba Tobdoxing, Manipur Lairiba issues Kamaraxida. Ako unity laitana, Maga Topa Mana Pambagi Moong the Sataba. Whether you are a politician, whether you are a civil society organization member, whether you are Imagi, Akoy Mairagi, Chenbiriba, my fencing. Akoy Punamak Amatoina, Tangai Ziki Matamdi.
Tribal Youth Council Manipur TYCM and Federation of All the Tribal Youth Clubs Manipur FATYCM urged the State Tourism Department to revise the spending in the upcoming Sirui Festival, decrying of allocating huge amount of money on lavish shows and events instead of giving actual focus on conservation of Sirui. A press conference was held today at Manipur Press Club where TYCM General Secretary Robert Gonmei criticized that the motive behind the upcoming Shirui State Festival appears to be out of tune from the real meaning of the festival, which to increase the conservation efforts of the state flower and development of the host district, Ukhrul. He stressed that this year's festivals, marking the 5th editions like before, has no allocated budget that could benefit local entrepreneurs or for the development of Ukhrul. He expressed dismay that the musical part of the Shirui festival, the She Rock, has an allocated budget of rupees 2 crore and 50 lakh, 20 lakh for beauty pageant, rupees 16 lakh for traffic management and rupees 40 lakh for drone show. Moreover, he pointed out that not a single rupee has been allocated for construction of staircase and railing of Shirui mountain on which the Shirui grows, and opined that it is better to stop organizing the festival if it's solely for entertainment or revelry.
Housing Shiroigi, Kapam staircase, but then a semi-dre, Aduga, Pipam railing, so put the rest house, waiting sheds of Amahatale, 1.5 kilometers, the seeing Matakab, Paganamani, wait, Sapada, Adugumbada, Pashado Tadarga, Chamber Piraga, Lamdam se Pazahan se Habigi Festival, Natraga, Iran Parang Toraga, Matamanghan se Habigi Festival, I say, Burmina question Yam Sauna, Hanging a Sigma Festival, say, Adugumba Toguda Boy.
Students of Liberal College Luang agitates in front of College Gate today over relevant authorities' failure to start the 4th years of undergraduate course under NEP in various colleges in the state. Students complained that the authority turned deaf ear to their demand. Speaking at the protest, the College Students Union's magazine secretary Chingakamd Rachi urges the government to swiftly start NEP 4th year of undergraduate course at Liberal College as the 6th semester is ending. Republican Party of India, Tavale National Secretary Maheshwar Thaunawjam has launched RPI Sikkim, the unit, during his visit in the state. As part of the Sikkim visit, Union Minister Ramdas Athwale chaired a meeting of the Social Justice Department, Sikkim, and discussed construction of a new airport in the state. Speaking on the launching of a party state unit in the Ronpu district, Sikkim, Maheshwar Thaunawjam maintained that regional party is the ruling party of Sikkim since long. He expressed optimism that RPI Athwale will become one of the popular political parties in the state. Maheshwar Thaunawjam urged the people of Sikkim to support regional party for further development of the state. Manipur Chief Secretary Prasant Kumar Singh stressed the need to reform the guidelines of centrally sponsored development schemes to ensure equal benefits in all the states of Northeast. He commented that implementation of schemes and projects based only in the interests of Assam states is wrong. The Chief Secretary was speaking at the opening function of day-long seminar on enhancing collaborative efforts of NISE and NESNA for solar energy development in northeastern states, which was organized by National Institute of Solar Energy NISE at Hotel Classic Grande in Chingmerong, Imphal today. Speaking further at the event, Prasant Kumar Singh highlighted the power supply is limited in northeast states including Manipur, and due to which places in far-flung hill areas are deprived of power supply. He emphasized the need for microgrid power in the hilly regions. He asserted that the renewable energy movement into the country will benefit northeast states. Prasant Kumar also expressed that central government should establish a Northeast Regional Center for renewable energy. He assured to allot land if government is willing to open the regional center in Manipur. MNRE scientist Dr. Kuldeep Rana, Power Commissioner Dr. Salesh Kumar Chaurasia, NISE Director General Dr. Muhammad Rihan, Money Radar Director and Praveen, representatives from various Northeast states and officials of NISE, MNRE and Money Radar attended the opening event.
As I said, there's need to make more noise, collective noise, in the same tone, same frequency, so that it is heard by everybody. I just spoke to the Honorable Minister of NRE 2 days back, and I told him that we are organizing this event. He was very happy. He said that you come and do this thing in Delhi also. But I said, if you do in Delhi, don't call anybody else. Only call us. Northeastern people. Nobody else, because otherwise our voice gets down. The solar park scheme, they put up 100 megawatt. Where do I put 100 megawatt in my state? There's no land available. There's not enough insulation at that kind of area. You can do a 5 megawatt plant, 10 megawatt plant. Similarly, small hydro. We don't need to have big dams. Small hydro less than or equal to 5 megawatt. We can put it in our state. Similarly, bioenergy. Bioenergy also too many conditions, and you have hundreds of conditions there. Ye fulfill karo, wo fulfill karo. But just give us the thing clearly A, B, C, D to be done, and with minimum burden on the state. 90-10 is fine, but I would recommend that it should be 100%. There should be no liability, no requirement, because this is a sector which needs to be promoted and promoted by the government of India. So this 10% requirement.
3-day training cum awareness programs on climate adaptive agricultural practice for rain-fed ecosystem organized by Krishi Vigyan Kendra Ukhult kick off today at ICAR Manipur Center, Loktak Farmers Training Hostel. On the occasion, ICAR Manipur Center head Dr. C.H. Bashuda stressed that humans are facing the challenges of climate change. The inauguration program of the training cum awareness being organized under technology demonstration component National Initiative on Climate Resilience Agriculture NICRA was attended by Horticulture and Soil Conservation Ukhrul District Officer KVK Ukhrul had SM experts and farmers from different parts of the district. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Vasuda noted that climate change has affected the ecosystem of Manipur and other states of Northeast region. She mentioned that scientists developed climate resilient crops and technologies to combat the challenges brought by climate change, and there is a pressing need to introduce these crops to farmers and apply these new technologies in the fields. She added, farmers need to work closely not only with ICAR and KVK but also with Agriculture and Horticulture Department and line departments. During the program, Custom Hiring Center for KVK Ukhrul was inaugurated and a MOU was also signed between representatives of 4 villages of the district to operate the center. Later, farmed mechanization equipments and seeds of climate resilience crops were distributed to selected farmers.
Disease crop disease how to manage the crops plant climate change disasters that mitigate component livelihood sustain farmers economic condition food production increase experts available technology how to adopt technology adopt village field adopt tawba kanda changi se experts sing se akhoi yam tanaba discuss tawba ma chang government ki departments in horticulture agriculture department akhoi
One-day workshop on career guidance and placement board was held at the Dhanmanjari College of Science today. The workshop was jointly organized by the Dhanmanjari University Manipur, Korea Manipur Association South Korea, Global Manipur Federation Dubai Chapter and Yelhomi Furup Manipur. Speaking on the sideline, Dhanmanjari University Vice Chancellor Professor W. Chanbabu elaborated that objectives of today's workshop was to impart knowledge and guidance to students to enter the global platform and grab opportunities aboard. He pointed out that the workshop aims to educate prospective students on how to assess these opportunities without the need to make huge financial investments and obtain higher degrees from top universities and secured placement at major firms. Experts from abroad and cities including Korea and Dubai shared their expertise and knowledge to prospective youths and students at the workshop.
Sigi workshop sida global platform da lairipa so country lairi facility mayam si aikoina karmain tawduna enjoy tawni aduga yum dagi financial burden ama bhawa laihandana aikoina hairiba facility mayam si lawduna phaphaba degree mayama akoigi khutta karmaina paigani adugi degree mayam da loinana akoi global platform sida karamba asoba thabak lawba yai adagi aikoina higher studies tawma tamda su scholarship si kam lawba yai krai dagi scholarship lawgani adagi akoi karamba organization sing da karamba timing da scholarship ki Thagani ka haibasi loinamak anang hasige akoigi program sida include tawrakadoini
10-day research methodology course for teachers and research scholars interdisciplinary begins at the conference hall of Department of Education, Manipur University today. Under the sponsorship of Indian Council of Social Science Research, ICSSR, New Delhi, the event is being organized by Department of Education, Manipur University. Speaking at the event, Dean of Schools of Education, Manipur University, Professor Premlata Maishnam, stressed that research is the foundation of every subject or topic. She expressed belief that the ongoing course will help in enhancement of research through insights from the experts. Over 30 research scholars and around 20 experts are participating in the 10-day course.
I also would like to encourage our participants to make the best of the course and seize the best opportunities out of this 10 research methodology course. All our resource persons are well expertise and well experienced, and their ability will contribute to the participants' understanding of research, and we should take our best opportunity out of 10 days course. We should not think only for certificate. We are here, all our resource persons are here for you.
Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on Telangana mountaineers Bhokya Yashwant's departure after climbing Manipur's highest peak, Mount Isho. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
National Forensic Sciences University Manipur campus da Professional Diploma in Cybercrime Investigation, Cyber Security amasung Crime Scene Management ge admission hauzare. Akupa marol gidamak 9233591616 da contact tawbiyu.
Alpha Center of Excellence na mayam gidamakta nungaiba paw ma puduna lakchari lakliba megi date 12 tagi hauraga NEET IIT JEE amadi ND gi course ka haujargani loina na hantakta 10 pass tawkraba satra singi gidamakta 2 years integrated course amadi dropper batch loina na class 11 amadi 12 ki oiba foundation course amasu hapchaga dauri yamna athu matamda admission tawsenbiyo.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin, and moving on with our bulletin. Mountaineers Bhokya Yashwant from Telangana, who climbs Manipur's highest peak, Mount Isho, left Imphal today. Speaking to Impact News at Hotel Polo in Wahengbum Lekai before leaving Imphal, Bhokya Yashwant has scaled the highest peak of all the 7 continents, and now he targets to hoist the national flag on the highest peak of every Indian state. The young mountaineer told the Impact News that he had climbed Mount Gaurichand in Arunachal Pradesh and Beta Longchip in Tripura. Bhokya said that he started climbing peaks from the age of 16, and as part of the mission, Har Shikhar per Tiranga. He had scaled the highest mountains in South Africa, the Mount Kilimanjaro, South Africa's Mount Elbrus, Mount Kosciuszko in Australia, Mount Yunnan in Himachal Pradesh, Mount Gangyatse 2 in Ladakh, and the base camp of Mount Everest in Nepal. Vukia Yashwant expressed gratitude to the people of Manipur for their hospitalities and kindness. He urged the youths to stay away from drugs and work with determination to achieve success.
I'm spreading two messages from all of these peaks, from all of these summits. One is say no to betting apps. Nowadays, youth are like, it's like a drug. A lot of people are addicting to the betting apps. Like first they'll get money, and after that they lose their entire money, and people are committing to suicide. So I just want to give some awareness to the youth of India regarding this betting apps, what was happening right now in India. And another thing is that I have given one more message is say no to drugs and yes to life. And youth was also addicting to the drugs and all. Tell them one thing, that they should have to focus on their career, not on this kind of things. See, not on this kind of enjoyment and all. They have to study and they have to move on. Whatever they are doing, they have to focus on that, and they'll achieve the.
Institute of Engineers India Manipur State Centre organized a one-day seminar on earthquake-resistant structural design at Government Polytechnic Campus, Takilpat. Today, experts delivered technical talks on relevant topics during the seminar. For the first time, the Institute of Driver Training and Research Centre Manipur initiates drivers training program for internally displaced persons at the training hall of IDTRC Top Dasara, Yaralpat, Imphal today. Transport Director Daina Kumanthemd declared opened the training program. Royal Rider Manipur, in contribution and continuation of its Mahosha Ima Ningsing Tha, which is an annual month-long campaign promoting nature preservation, will hold the year's campaign with the theme Beat Plastic Pollution. A press conference was held today at Manipur Press Club, where President of Royal Riders Manipur R.K. Tombisana highlighted that ever since its inception, Royal Riders Manipur has been observing the month-long event. He revealed that as part of the campaign, members of Royal Riders Manipur will carry out tree plantation activities on May 19 at Mission Blind School, Palel, and other programs, and on May 25, a sport painting competition will be held at the Imoinu Lampak Ningthem Pukrimapal. He also revealed that Royal Riders Manipur will organize a rally carrying the message to preserve nature on the world environment.
5th June World Environment Day awareness rally areas the motorcycle bike release jagani, road show of jagani, poster event jagani, aduga halaga prize distribution closing function na koi langongi koi event koi stock jagani lona green pencil adu bantuk jagani adu mar sida koina environment ki disaster management ki office ki koi na hain bo pot si tok si do kana hat ko lega di mar de koina koi da koina haje ki bokha approach tok si bokha jale koi na haira mo directly lagta ga di koi.
Indian Red Cross Society Vishnupur District Branch provides relief materials to locals and displaced people taking shelter at relief camps in high sensitive areas of the district today. The relief materials distribution was carried out as part of the World Red Cross Day Observation 2025 under the supervision of Vishnupur DC L. Vikram in Indian Red Cross Society Vishnupur District. Branch Chairman Dr. Wahangbam Gulapi, members provided relief items including hygiene kits to violence hit public of Pombi Kok, Chandon Pokpi, Charild Mangjild, Lengang Tabi, Thobal Tabi, Khojiman Tabi, Lengobi, Charild, Ahalupt Wangu, Sandang Khong, Moirang Kuno, and Wangu Ahalup relief camps under Kumbi Assembly constituency. RKCS Art Museum marks its 22nd foundation day yesterday. RKCS Art Centenary Celebration Committee carried out the event on the 22 years of RKCS at its premises in the Kaishamthong, Imphal West. Initiative and Development Organization Samuro fated 12th position holders in the COSEMT cluster of exam science streams Anay Mutum at her residence in Samuro, Mayalekai, Imphal West. Book on Manipuri Rasa, authored by renowned Manipuri Rasa guru Irengbam Nalini, titled Manipuri Rasa Gunjarasa, was released yesterday. Manipur University of Culture Vice Chancellor Professor Paunam Gunindro released a book at a program organized by Guru Irengbam Nalini Devi Dance, Music and Art and the Culture Academy at Manipur Press Club. Speaking on the occasion, Professor Paunam Gunindro emphasized that Manipur Rasa has many unique characteristics and different from the Rasa traditions of different parts of the country, and hence Manipuri Rasa is recognized as an Indian classical dance. Sita Navami was celebrated at Sri Sri Ramji Prabhu Temple in Ningthempukri Mapal, Imphal East. Sita Navami celebration highlights Sita Puja and Harinam Sankirtan.
Chitanabami Pangtoibasi, Malim Ladiba, Pam Jagaga Pangtopotomo, Awang Nopok Chidai the Ladiba, Manipur Gowa, Pikraba, Akoyila Mositasu, Nasi Chitanabamigi, Mahaus of Asea, Akoy Vaishnop Tempratai, by Hindu lining Chepasing, my Ama Lakvidra, Nasi, Chitanabami Mouse of Pangtoi, Chitanabamigi, Mahaus of Ase, Nasai Utagi Hona, Puja, Pato, the Namadi, Harisankriton Kaya, Adagi, Govinda Degi, Sana Palana Singba, Amadi, Jagaga, Adagi, Laiba, Bakta Vaishnop, Mayam Singba, Masaja, Nam Sondana, Pung Tramatoi Makai, Sapchana Koi, Chitanabami, Oire, Haidana, Koi, Pangtoi, Mastasida, Lango, Namaga, Lepakta, Lango, Na, Koi, Kotlaga, Ibema, Pangi, Haidana Madugi, Wakalon, the Akoidam Masida, Sita.
Proscribed KCP's publication Lanthing Minashi Ekoi Kalen Pantha has been released. Press note issued by the Outfit Information and Publicity Secretary in charge as Mangal informed that the journal is published every 6 months. Parts of the Chenab River are drying up as India closes up all the gates of the Baglihar hydroelectric power project dam and Salal Dam, regulating water flow to Pakistan. As per media report, the move came as India takes multiple diplomatic steps against Pakistan in response to the Pahalgam attack. India has also suspended the Indus Water Treaty. Chenab is also a part of the treaty. Pakistan has recorded a significant decrease in waters of the Chenab River after India held the Indus Treaty in abeyance and the closure of the gates of the Baglihar and Salal Dam. The water flows in the Chenab recorded at the Marala headworks decreased from up to 35,000 cuses yesterday to about 3,100 cuses over the last 48 hours. Separately, a meeting of the Advisory Committee of the Indus River System Authorities held in Islamabad also expressed concern over the unilateral Indian decisions that would cause additional shortage to Kharif crops already facing an estimated 21% shortfall. Now the news from the world of sports. Manipur entered the volleyball quarter-final round of 7 Khelo India Youth Games hosted by Bihar. Manipur defeated Punjab in 25-21, 25-19 and 25-21 points in their first league match of volleyball. Manipur is placed in Group B. In the third league match played this morning, Team Manipur thrashed West Bengal by point 25-22, 19-25, 25-22 and 25-12 points. The quarter-final match are slated for tomorrow. 164 Manipur players comprising 86 boys and 78 girls are competing in 16 events against players from other states and the game. In today's first quarter-final match of a 6th Sector Trophy 2025, Golden Football Club Kiamgai defeated Brother Football Club 5-0. In the second quarter-final match, PU Pungdongbam and INZC Nongoi tied with 1 goal each. The match went ahead with penalty shootout where PU Pukdongbam emerges victorious. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. BJP Northeast in charge Dr. Sambit Patra leaves Imphal for Delhi after returning from Kangpokpi. Sambit Patra meets MLAs in Hills and Valley districts during the two-day visit. The 123rd birth anniversary of Maharaj Narasingha observed at his birthplace at Sagolban Babulao Mantri Laikai. Rajya Sabha MP Lesimbas Najauba calls for unity and collective efforts to resolve the crisis and save Manipur. Tribal Youth Councils Manipur and Federation of All Tribal Youth Clubs Manipur alleges Sirui Lili Festival to focus shift from conservation to extravagance, urges State Tourism Department to revise spending in upcoming festival. Manipur's Chief Secretary Prasant Kumar Singh stressed a need to reform guidelines of central development schemes and projects, establishments of renewable energy regional center in northeast India. And the 10-day interdisciplinary research methodology course for teachers and research scholars begins at Conference Hall of Department of Education, Manipur University. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. In the meantime, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Siri Gaurachandra.